Good morning, everybody, and welcome to 4x4 Knuckle Busters. I am back with another episode. Today, we are going to continue where we left off. We're going to be removing the U-bolts and the bolts on the U-joint on the differential. We are going to start out by doing the differential bolts to the drive shaft. Let me get a better angle for you guys. Okay. See, that light is definitely not doing us any justice, is it? Maybe that's a little bit better. Okay, we're going to start out, and if I remember correctly, it should be an 8mm. Yes, it is an 8mm. And again, to bring it to you in real time, I did not undo anything before other than the emergency brake cable. So this is real time. This is what it's going to take you guys. This is uncut. All my videos are uncut, unedited. So like it or not, I'm sorry. But that's just what it is. I try to bring you real time so you can see what goes into a project and what will take you. Because after all, this kind of work, although I'm not saying I am a professional at all, I do know how to do this. And watching a video, as the rest of the world knows, can help you with it. Now, maybe it won't make you professional, maybe it won't make you feel confident, maybe it will. But at least you'll know what the shops do and what they charge you for. There's one bolt. Now, in this project, we are also going to be doing normal maintenance. I will be replacing the U-joints in this just as a precaution. I mean, this is an aftermarket drive shaft, a CV drive shaft with a slip yoke eliminator on the factory transmission, or transfer case, I apologize. So, and it looks fairly new, so it probably was done just recently. But since I don't know when it was actually done, as a peace of mind, I am just going to go redo it. I'm also going to take a look at the brakes. I am going to replace the brake lines and just do regular maintenance. Fuel filter while I'm underneath here. Now, remind you, I'm showing you how to do this on a factory Jeep with factory axles. And yes, I am putting gigantic tires on little puny factory axles. No, these are not the axles that are going to end up in here forever. Yes, am I taking a big risk in putting these big tires on a factory axle? Yes. But one thing I can say is I don't do freeway driving on this other than maybe getting on for one exit to go a mile away to the shopping center, which I probably won't even do that because I don't even do that too often. And I've taken this just on dirt trails so far at Lytle Creek, and with these axles, with these big tires, I'm not going to be doing any extreme mudding. I'm not going to be doing any extreme rock crawling until the bigger tires are in, the bigger engine's in. So it might be a while. I will do some trail stuff, get some nature videos in, but nothing crazy by any means. So basically I'm doing this until the axles break. But from the looks of things on this Jeep, I really got a good deal on it. It's surprised me. Everything I work on, it's just throwing surprises. I found out that this has the upgraded chromoly axle shafts front and rear by Alloy. I did not know that until I took the factory tires off. And if you're into jeeping, or if you're into off-roading at all, you know chromoly means tough. At least tougher than the factory. A lot tougher. So that's another plus, you know. I bought this cheap for what that kit costs just for the rear axle. And then the CV drive shaft, the slip yoke eliminator, combined, you have it done at a shop, you're probably looking at about probably another $2,000, which is way more than what I paid for it. Okay, sometimes these pop out easy, sometimes they don't. I do have the axle supported, so maybe I do need to unsupport it. Maybe not. Let's see. Seems like it's coming out pretty easy. Yes. Let's see how much play I have. Okay, don't have much play, so I probably am going to have to send the drive shaft out to be extended. More than likely, I'm going to have to, because of the transmission is not the factory one, so it looks a little longer than factory. So that's going to make the rear drive shaft need to be even longer. But we'll see. We will walk through that process too. I am going to put everything back together where it came from. Just loosely, a couple threads. Just so I am not losing parts. Because again, budget Jeep, don't want to be replacing parts if we don't have to. Okay, that's back on. That's on. Track bar's off. Okay, now we are going to go to removing the U-bolts. Now I'm going to leave the brake lines until last. Brake line. That's going to be sitting right at 3/4 also. So everything on this Jeep is 3/4. Let's see how easy this is. This is normally the hard part. Come on, engage. Well, okay, so far, not that hard so far. Knock on wood. But again, somebody did go put 4.5-inch lift kit leaf springs in. So these are not the factory leaf springs. Touch up some paint while we're underneath there too. Normally gets pretty tough at the end because of all the junk that accumulates on the threads. It's essentially just squeezing it all off right now. Now, one thing I can say that I do know is that you never, ever want to reuse any U-bolts. What happens is when you put them on and you tighten them down to specs, you're tightening them down to a torque, and that is causing stretch on the metal. It's stretching it out actually. So when you do go put it back on, it could be bent out of shape. A number of things can happen. Just leaf spring U-bolts are not that expensive. It's just a better idea, safety wise. Remember, you're driving this 2-ton vehicle with your life in it. And who knows, other people's life in it. The last thing you want is a leaf spring U-bolt to break on any project when you're going down the road, freeway or otherwise. Ooh, a little bit higher up, a little bit harder. At least that one. Now, just because you shouldn't reuse your U-bolts does not mean you can't save them and use them for something else, a different kind of project. Okay, so we're going to grab this adjustable wrench again. And we're going to get this at least started to where the socket can grip it. Or maybe it'll just be loose enough I can do it by hand. Yeah, seems like it. Okay, that was actually real easy. Now, boys and gals, you do want to save these plates because you are going to reuse them. Unless you got new ones, because yours are rusted out, or you got aftermarket ones. Then, in that case, toss them out, use them for another project, whatever. And how you're going to use them is you're actually going to flip them to the opposite side. Okay, so that side's loose. Let's go around to this other side. what's going on here, but this is so far turning out to be too entirely easy. Again, knock on wood, because I don't mind it. It's a pleasant plus. But cars are not normally this easy to work on, so either the people before did not do it right and tighten everything down, or it's just been better maintained than I thought. And yes, I do have new U-bolts. You never remember, you never reuse the old U-bolts. And we're going to have to use the adjustable wrench to start this one, because this one's just a little bit too tight and too hollow. My socket would not reach it. But like the other side, it is coming off pretty easy. This really is surprising me, guys. Anybody that's worked on cars know that normally it's not this easy. I'm actually highly surprised. Pleasantly surprised too. Okay, let's get those washers. Okay, there's the washers. And there's the blade. And there are the U-bolts. The U-bolts, remember, that you never ever use. Cannot stress that enough. There's other things I will be stressing that you should not use. Just wait. It's very important. Safety first, right? What this channel is about, safety. Okay. So, the only thing left to do that I'm going to wait for, because it does have fluid in the lines, I am going to wait until I'm ready to actually pull the axle out when I get some help, is the brake line. It's the only thing left to do, and then this axle is actually ready to take out. So due to that, this being almost 20 minutes long already, I am going to cut this video short, but pretty much that's all you need to disconnect a rear axle or to start a spring over conversion. So if you need to swap out a rear axle out of a YJ, or you want to do a spring over conversion, or heck even to do just a regular leaf spring upgrade to a lift kit, it's the same thing. You all have a wonderful day. Remember, if you like this video and you want to see more content, please remember to like, comment. I love your guys' comments. And most importantly, subscribe. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video.